Hi, this is Joe again with another review. Today is, Memorial Day 2020. And of course, those happen to be my father's birthday, so, happy birthday to my father. Uh, I'm going to do like a military video, or, or, or a military movie video for this review, because it's, Memorial Day, you have to honor the military, and usually, of course, those you who subscribe to my channel knows I don't really do that many war pictures because they're pretty much all the same thing. And this movie we're going to be doing is guilty of that. And then there's the reviewing the 1981 comedy Stripes, starring Bill Murray, and this movie has a hell of a cast in it. And it has Bill Murray. So does Bill Murray, Harold Ramis, for the Ghostbusters movies, John Candy, Warren Oates from the Oscar-winning film In the Heat of the Night, plays the drill sergeant. You also had P.J. Soles from the Halloween movie, the original Halloween film. You also had Sean Young in the film. So you had that like two female, at least a couple female characters in this movie. Well, Stripes, it's kind of like Private Benjamin for guys. Of course, what I mean by that is because the year before there was a movie that came out called Private Benjamin, starring Goldie Hawn, which plays a woman who just lost her husband, and she, on a drunken binge, joins the army and serves in the military. Well, Stripes is not exactly the same plot as Private Benjamin, but it's similar to Private Benjamin because it's a comedy about a bunch of misfits in the army, and the leader of these group of misfits was led by Bill Murray, who played an out-of-work cab driver, and him and his friend, who played by Harold Ramis, both decided to join the military, and he joins the military. Or Bill Murray does, joins the military after he sings his constant commercials on TV, join the army, those join the army commercials you used to see on television back in the 80s and even in the early 90s, join the army. So he decides to join, and he and Harold Ramis both join together, go to the military, to the army for basic training, and joining up with a whole bunch of other misfits, and one of them was John Candy. And the reason why he was joining the army, even though he's fatter than I was, and he went in because he figured, the exercise that you have to do in the military, basic training, will make you lose weight. That was his reason to join the army, and they had all kinds of crazy shenanigans, on the military base while going through basic training. Like I said, Warren Oates, who I mentioned earlier, was in the movie In the Heat of the Night. In case you know who he was a character who arrested Sidney Poitier in the train station. He says, "Get on your feet, boy." That's who Warren Oates is. In case you don't know what character he played in Heat of the Night. Well, he plays the drill sergeant, and at one point, during a training exercise, he gets injured. So Bill Murray, who declared himself to be the platoon leader for his group of misfits during basic training, he decided to take over the training of all the guys. In this particular platoon, this group of misfits, he took the day to train these guys. And so, which he does, and of course on the day of the graduation, they oversleep. Because they were going to train all night, to get ready to march into the graduation ceremony for graduating basic training, and they fell asleep, and they marched in, and they didn't not even wearing the full dress uniforms, because it's supposed to be the dress uniforms for the graduation when we march in, and they were wearing like regular fatigues. They were wearing camouflage like I'm wearing, but they're wearing regular green fatigues. And the general who's overseeing the whole graduation ceremony says, "Wait a minute, who trained you guys?" And I did. Says that, and he goes, "Is that true?" And Bill Murray says, "That's a fact, Jack." And that's of course the most famous line in the whole movie, in the whole platoon. That's a fact, Jack. Chanting that. And so of course, they do get assigned to in Europe for the first assignment, and Bill Murray takes out like this RV, this military RV, and does about all of the platoon, except for Bill Murray and Harold Ramis gets captured on the Czechoslovakian East German border. So he goes in, and Bill Murray and Harold Ramis, plus P.J. Soles and Son Young, who they were dating at the time, because they were the two love interests of the Harold Ramis and Bill Murray characters. They all free everybody, and they get big commendations and big rewards and Medal of Honors and stuff for rescuing all the all the platoon mates. And that's pretty much how the movie went. Like I said, it's a pretty typical movie. Like I said, I felt it was very similar to the movie Private Benjamin, which I never saw the full movie, by the way, of Private Benjamin. But I just remember the television series. But I felt that Stripes was very similar to Private Benjamin, in a lot of ways. Except being women, it was with, I don't know what the hell is going on outside. And every time you these videos, there's always some motorcycle or some disturbance outside. But anyway, I felt that Stripes was very similar to Private Benjamin. The only difference between Private Benjamin and this movie is that the cast was maybe a little bit better. Because they have three comedy legends in this movie. Plus, I think you also had John Larroquette in this movie as well. So you do have some names. The later on, the 80s became huge. But Bill Murray was already big for being on Saturday Night Live, and Harold Ramis was more known for being a comedy movie writer. And of course, 3 years later, Bill Murray and Harold Ramis teamed up to star in Ghostbusters. So it was pretty cool to see them in what I think might have been one of Bill Murray's earliest movie roles was in this movie. So was Harold Ramis, and also may have been Harold Ramis' first early movie role in return on camera anyway. Same thing with John Candy. I think it was also one of his early, if not his first movie. So it's very interesting to see these three comedy legends, in an early movie in their career, even though it's pretty formulaic. So there's been a review of the movie Stripes. Please click on the video, please rate it. Please subscribe to my channel, please follow this video on your Facebook pages. You can check out all my reviews on my YouTube channel at RowdyC.com, so WDY.C.com is the homepage of my reviewer, Chris Lee Moore. Please check out all of his videos on his website. I know that by the time this video is uploaded, it's going to be, late in the day. But I want you to thank all the men and women who have served in the United States military, or whatever country you happen to be living in, because they deserve it. Thanks for watching, and catch you next time.